Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, kindly go and subscribe, like, share, comment. Welcome to the family. And if you're a day one subscriber, thank you very much for your support so far. I'm really motivated and inspired by you guys. Thank you very much for your support. Your girl is very appreciative. So today I just wanted to encourage someone as I encourage myself too. Remember when I started this channel, I said that this channel is going to be for you guys, through me and for me and for you too. It's a two-way traffic. I get to help you, you get to help me in return. So let's get on with it and encourage each other. So I was just thinking about God's promises in our lives, and I thought I'd come on here and share about them. I'm very sure everybody understands what promises are. And if you're Christian and if you know God, if you have a relationship with God, you understand that there are things that God continues to promise us in our lives. Now, each and every day, His promises are true and they are renewed every day, and we get to witness, we get to testify of His doings every day. But there are those promises also that they are to come, they are for the future. You understand? They are for the future. We are eagerly waiting for them. We are in the waiting season for the promises that God has kept for us or has promised us. So, yeah, there are those things that God has promised us that we cannot access right now. We cannot experience them right now, but they are for the future and they are to happen later in our lives. And I had a privilege of being in our great, impactful meeting this past weekend where we were discussing something about purpose, and the teacher got to make us understand that purpose is not something, we equate purpose to destiny. And I'm one of those people who thought who thought like that. I thought purpose is equals to destiny. It's something that is supposed to happen later in life. But the teacher was kind enough to teach us that purpose is everyday life. Purpose is everything that you continue to do today, everything that you go through every day. It's part of your purpose. So purpose is not a one-time thing. People think like, hey, purpose is this big thing that will happen in my life that I'm supposed to be doing, that God gave me. No, like, he got to make us understand that purpose is everyday living. Whatever you're doing right now, it's part of your purpose. You're in your purpose every day. As you walk through whatever you're doing, as you experience stuff, you're in your purpose. You understand? So I I was very happy to be corrected on that, because I always thought purpose is equals to destiny. Sorry, it's something that is supposed to happen later in life, and I did not understand that it's something that is continuous. It's the process. It's the everyday experience. You understand, the day-to-day experiences that God makes us go through, sorry, so that we can continue learning and becoming wise and getting deeper and deeper with our understanding of him and what he wants us to do. You understand? So I've had a very impactful weekend. Today is on Wednesday, but I had a very impactful weekend, like on Saturday and Sunday. And I got to meet the amazing Sarah Chiari. Everybody knows her. She's a great worshiper. She's a great woman of God. And she's one of those women that I look up to. And she got to share her story on Sunday. And it got me really inspired. And I thought, for sure, like what the teacher was teaching on Saturday about purpose, and what she was saying about her life and how far she has come, it made so much sense. In that, she said that there was a time that her and her husband could not even afford like transport fare to go and do ministry, and they were really involved in ministry because their love for God was way back then. And they had no resources, they had nothing. They had to go on foot for very long distances to just go and minister to people, because that's what God had ordained them to do. And Now she was speaking, encouraging us in the audience, and she was saying like, stop down looking wherever you are right now. Stop down looking, or like sympathizing with the situation that you are in right now. It may not make sense to you right now, but it's part of the purpose, and you're supposed to go through it. There's a reason why you're going through it. Sorry guys, the lights have gone off, hence the video becoming darker, but you guys can still hear me and see my mouth. That's where the words are coming from. So yeah, pardon me. So as I was saying, she really encouraged us and advised us and inspired us through her story. And she said through that time, they just kept on holding on to the hope of God and everything that he had promised them as a couple, that they would own churches, that they would have a big following, they would, they would, their ministry would prosper, and they would be in a much better place in the future. But they could not see it at that time. It was really hard to see it at that time. But when she stood on the stage that day, she said like, God is really faithful, and there's nothing that God promises you that he'll never fulfill. The journey to that promise may be, shaky. It may be let's leave that word. It may be difficult, it may be hard, it may be, exhausting. But God, as the word says in Numbers, he's not a man that he should lie. He's not the son of man that he should change his mind. Whatever he has promised, for sure will come to pass. You understand? So I really got encouraged on seeing her right now. She even shared with us that she has a project. She wants to build a massive church in the CBD, and she needs 300 million for this, and she just believes in God that it will happen, because God has proved that faithful from the beginning to till now. So she just challenged my faith, and she she really inspired me. I was really motivated on seeing how good and how selfless and how determined she is in matters God, and how she has dedicated and committed her life into worshiping God and serving him. Even after going all through that, she can clearly see the journey was worth it. She's one person who can tell you for sure there's nothing that God cannot do. So I don't know, you're out there, you know what God promised you, you know what God said he'll do in your life. It doesn't seem like it's happening. It doesn't, there's nothing around you that shows that anything like that will ever happen. I know because I've been there, and I know sometimes it's really hard to see the other side of the coin, if I can say that. It's really hard to see past whatever is going on right now. But what we are at an advantage, because we know God and his history. He has never failed, and there's nothing that he has ever promised that never came to pass. You understand? So I really want to motivate us and inspire us that God really loves us, and he'll never let us like lead into shame. He has our story in the palm of his hands, and everything that we wish to happen to our lives later. Many people like know in the future they are going to be prominent people, you are going to be motivational people, you're going to be kingdom laborers, you understand? People with very massive responsibility in the kingdom, but your story right now does not seem like it. But I promise you, we need to encourage each other, because we are at an advantage. We are at an advantage. Sorry, guys, because we know God and we know who we serve, and it shall surely come to pass. He will not let us down. So ours is to continue believing, and activating our faith, and working and looking and focusing like those things are already done, because in the spirit realm they are already done, and they're already accomplished. They just have to actualize in real life, in the physical, and in the right time, as the Bible says in Isaiah 60:22. In the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So we continue encouraging encouraging each other and motivating each other, that the time that the Lord will see it fit, everything will come to fruition, and yeah, we'll get to witness and motivate other people just as she was motivating us. And we shall tell people of the story that we've gone through, of our stories, of our misukosuko, of our ups and downs to that point, and it will motivate and encourage someone to continue pursuing God and waiting on Him. So guys, thank you very much for lending me your ears. Thank you for listening to me. Guys, be blessed. Thank you very much. If you're continuing to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. You guys, we are soon hitting 100 subscribers. Yay! That's an accomplishment to me. I know it's not that big of a number, but we celebrate small wins around here. So I know we are going to do it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't subscribed, don't just watch a video and you don't subscribe. And again, turn on your post notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I post a new video, and you'll be the first one to have the privilege and honor to watch the video for the first time. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leave a comment if you're encouraged by this message, and if you know for sure God has promised you something in your life and you're praying for it to actualize, and you're activating your faith, knowing very well that God will not disappoint you. Kindly comment. Let's encourage one another. So thank you, guys. Bye bye.